Today is April 3rd, 2023, and this week there were 63 reported cases of COVID-19 in the Mecklenburg County, which shows a 1% decrease over the last 2 weeks, which is why we're not wearing masks. And I'm behind the camera. My name is David Whalen.
I'll be conducting the interview. My name is Jack Anderson.
BJ McLaurin.
Awesome. So, BJ, where is home for you?
Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Is that where you were born?
Yeah.
Awesome. Lived there your whole life?
Yeah.
Awesome. So how long have you been in Charlotte?
I've been in Charlotte for 3 years, almost 3 years.
So in Charlotte, what has your experience been like with the last 2 years regarding COVID?
It's been okay. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that, we got to be aware of, as far as like wearing masks and making sure we keep social distancing and all that stuff. So it's been okay. I've been able to adapt to it. So.
What do you remember from the early days of the COVID lockdown?
I remember everybody not knowing what to do. Everybody was just confused and just finding a way to stay consistent. That's if with, basketball or just my schoolwork or just trying to stay on task.
So during lockdown, what was your daily life looking like? Like, what'd you do?
I'll, wake up, I'm pretty sure I was back at home about this time, so I was doing classes online. And after that, I would just go to the gym, still do my routine and stuff. I was able to get in the gym, luckily, but just pretty much the same day. I just wasn't around people. It was just me and my father and my mom, and that was about it.
So say you're not around people other than your family, how do you think COVID and the lockdown affected your relationships with like your family and your friends?
Me being able to see like my other siblings, such as my brother and my sister, and my grandma and my uncles and other people, I know that it can have a huge effect on people that are way much older than me. So it was, my best to make sure that I stayed away from those and to make sure that I'm not only keeping myself safe, but them as well.
Yeah, during all that, during COVID, like you said, you went to the gym and did that. What was your experience like going out during COVID, like peak COVID, peak lockdown?
It was just kind of strange, everybody was just so worried about getting COVID and, I had to make sure that I was protecting myself first. So wearing the mask was, mandatory and making sure that I stayed away from people that I normally don't be around with.
So wearing the mask, wearing all the protective gear that everyone had to wear, did you like wearing that or how did that make you feel?
I look at it, I feel like it doesn't really, protect you because at the end of the day, we all breathing the same air. So it's like, if you get it, you get it.
With your like normal everyday routines now after the lockdown, how do you think COVID has changed those, say like pre-COVID to now?
It's changed a lot. We are, now most of everybody is probably vaccinated and stuff. So they came out with a vaccine. We've had things where at schools and stuff, you don't have to wear masks if you're inside the building, or actually you have to wear a mask if you're outside the building. If you're inside the building, you have to wear a mask. So it's changed a lot. Rules have changed. So, I feel like everything's getting back to normal slowly but surely.
Absolutely. So during COVID, obviously a lot of people had a lot of challenges. What would you say were some of your biggest challenges that you faced during COVID?
Just making sure that I'm getting my work done. Find a job, of course. That was really important because when I got back home and they sent us home, I didn't really have nothing to do but go to the gym. I wanted to make sure that I got a job. Also, just make sure I stay in the gym, stay in shape, just not looking at it as an excuse.
Yeah, so getting the job, how was working during the pandemic? Like, how did you feel during that?
It was kind of stressful. We had to make sure we keep our mask on at all times, and we would still have to speak to people. We out there. I'm out there in the hot sun. So it's a little struggle, but I was okay with it. I just at the end of the day just make sure that I came to work and ready to work.
Yeah, absolutely. So with the pandemic, obviously, like I said, a lot of people suffered. There were consequences. What would you say were some long-lasting consequences that the pandemic brought that are still being affected right now?
People still actually catching COVID and getting COVID. Some people fail to realize that it's still out there, and it's still out here. People are still getting sick. People are still getting COVID. So just the fact that people sometimes may forget that COVID it's still here, you know, and it's still affecting people.
Would you say now you're still worried about getting COVID?
I mean, I'm vaccinated, so I know that lowers the chance of me getting it. But I mean, I've had it once before, and I didn't really I just had small symptoms, nothing really crazy. So I mean, if I get it, I get it.
When you had COVID, how did that change your routine in your life?
It kind of worried myself. You know, I was told I was actually in school at the time, and I was told that I couldn't do anything physically, like moving around and stuff, or you know, just trying to chill out because I didn't know much about COVID. And I didn't know the real deep thing of it. So I just wanted to make sure I protect myself. But it was kind of hard though because I couldn't do anything. I had to make sure that I had quarantine. That was pretty hard too. So
yeah. Getting away from the negatives, what would you say were some positives you gained from COVID?
It actually, you know, helped me get closer to myself and my family, and it allowed me to, you know, reevaluate myself and, you know, think about everything I've been through, and it brought me here. So just making sure that, you know, I'm grateful that I'm here.
Yeah, absolutely. How have you personally changed with everything that COVID's brought? It's changed a lot of people's lives, their lives. How personally have you changed from it?
It's just, I wouldn't say I really changed. It's just more so of just, you know, making sure that my peoples are straight, and the people around me, you know, is just making sure that those people are straight, they not doing the wrong things, and making sure that they are staying away from people that ain't supposed to be around. So it just brought my family closer,
yeah,
pretty much.
Well, now that we're on the dwindling stages of COVID, what do you think your future holds?
I mean, it's still the same standard. My future is very bright. You know, I have a lot of doors and a lot of opportunities for myself, and, you know, just making sure that I'm focused on that.
So you play basketball, obviously.
Yeah.
How do you think COVID affected your basketball career and your basketball skill set, for that matter?
I feel like it actually did a good thing for me. Actually, you know, with COVID, you know, a lot of athletes been getting an extra year to play, and it's actually, you know, gave me the opportunity to give me another chance, another year to get better as a player and as a person as well. So I felt like it's been more positive than negatives.
Yeah. And now that we're out of COVID, for the most part, I'd say, when you go out and stuff, are you still worried about catching COVID, or are you still a little on edge and all that?
Nah, I'm not. Nah.
Yeah. Well, what were some things, we did a hand map looking back on that. What were some of the journeys you say you went through during COVID?
Some of the journeys I went to, I would say transferring to multiple schools. This is my third 4-year school I've actually been to. So transferring, just trying to find a home, you know, just finding somewhere where I know I'll be the best person I could be.
So would you say that COVID has, in a way, helped you find a new home?
Yeah, I'll say COVID has helped me find a new home, and it's gave me, you know, a chance to, you know, figure out, you know, my life and what I want to do.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's all I got.